Welcome back to Just One More Trip. This weekend, I took a trip close by. I drove 1 hour from my home to attend the Sundance Film Festival. This weekend was the first weekend of the Sundance Film Festival for 2016. I went on Saturday and Sunday, so the 23rd and the 24th of January this year. And I got a ton of free swag. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a sucker for free things. and I was very happy to get all the swag that every sponsor and every company was handing out at Sundance this year. On Saturday, I was able to get waitlist tickets for a movie called Goat, which ended up starring Nick Jonas and a handful of other people as well. It was a very excellent movie. I'd highly recommend it. Getting on the wait list is really easy if you ever want to attend Sundance and didn't get tickets ahead of time. They have an electronic waitlist system where you go online 2 hours before the showtime that you want to see, and you click to get in line, and you have a chance to get in based on the number that you are in line. So you go to the movies, line up in order, and however many seats they have left half an hour before showtime will be the number of people they let in. It's a really amazing way to see films and to get into a lot of the most highly anticipated films as well. So Saturday and today, so Saturday and Sunday, I spent a good deal of time on Main Street just hopping around from the different sponsor houses. Every year at Sundance, the whole festival takes over Main Street, and they completely redo everything to something that it's not. So the companies and sponsors that want to pay to have a presence at Sundance will rent out an existing shop, and turn it into something of their own. And each one of these shops typically has some free stuff that they give away. They also have free charging stations, free Wi-Fi, free tea and coffee, sometimes hot chocolate, and different things. And so I want to go through with you all the free stuff that I got at Sundance. Alright, so the first thing that you should get if you ever go to Sundance is the free water bottle. Every year they have a different design, a new water bottle that they give away. So this year it was sponsored by the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card and Acura. So you could get one of these water bottles at both the Acura House and the Chase Sapphire Preferred Lounge. I got one from each lounge, so I have 2 of these. And they're pretty nice. I mean, they've got the little area that you can clip on, and a little straw and everything. So you can get one of these. Let's see. The Samsung house was my favorite. The Samsung, especially because I have a Galaxy S5. Currently, if you have a Samsung phone, then you get more free stuff. So if you have a Samsung phone, they have a cafe with food for purchase there, but you can also get free hot chocolate or coffee or tea with your phone. And then if you have a phone, you also got a chance to play a game where they had this board made up of 20 or so Galaxy tabs, and you had to hold a different Galaxy tab and move over the different panels on the wall, and then if you find until you find one that gives you a prize. And so the prize that I won was this awesome H2Go Force water bottle, and it's a 26 ounce, it's a double wall 18 by 8 inch stainless steel vacuum thermal bottle with a threaded insulated lid, with a copper plated inner wall, and so on and so forth. But the cool part about this is that it's got this neat little map of Sundance and Park City there. So this tells you where everything was, the Samsung studio, the Sundance ASCAP Music Cafe, the New Frontier Gateway. It has a little map of Main Street, Filmmakers Lodge, Egyptian Theater, all the things in Main Street. So I think this is a really, really neat little thing that I got there. So I got this on Saturday, and I took my little sister there today. She has an iPhone, so we only got to play once today with my phone, and she won a pair of touch finger gloves from Samsung, which she needed badly. And the gloves came with these handy dandy hot hands hand warmers, and they gave me a pair as well. So that was neat. And then in the basement of the Samsung Lounge, they had a little photo booth with a bunch of tree stubs that you could sit on or move around and play around with. So they took your picture with the Galaxy S6 and they printed them off for you. And so on Saturday, I was wandering around Main Street on my own, and I entered the little photo booth area, and there were these two guys standing there. One sounded like he was Australian, and another guy was American, but they weren't sure if there was a line, and I said, like, yeah, well, you guys can go ahead since you were here first. I'm here by myself anyway. And then we all just somehow decided to take a picture together. So I took this picture with these two guys, and it turns out, after we got these printed and got our copies, we were talking about the films, and they asked what I was watching, and I told them that I would just waitlist and see whatever was good, and they said, oh, you should watch Captain Fantastic, which is a movie that has Viggo Mortensen and Steve Zahn in it, and it was supposed to be one of the most highly anticipated movies of the festival as well. And I said, yeah, actually, I've heard that it was really good, and I'll try to get on the wait list. And they said, well, good, because it's our movie. And so these are two guys. I can't remember if they're the producers or the directors, or one or the other, but they were some big wigs that they made this movie. So I thought that was a really neat random thing that I, photobombed a little photo booth with these two cool guys that did a really awesome film. And then today I took my little sister there, so we did our own little Samsung picture photo booth together. So that was fun. Let's see. Oh, at the Samsung Lounge, they also had free wireless charging stations, which was really, really cool to see. Like, if you have the wireless charging phone, so I have the S5 and it's too old, but any phone after that model has it built in. You just stick it on top and it'll charge automatically, and it's super duper awesome. And I can't wait to get a new one. Let's see, they also had a concierge at the front of the lounge, which they could help you get tickets to any of their Samsung events. And they also had dinner reservations that they made. So tonight, my sister and I, along with my friend Crystal, whom I met at the Girls Who Travel Facebook group, we had dinner at 350 Main Brasserie. So it was one of the top restaurants in Sundance this year. And all these restaurants and chefs, everything's different during Sundance than throughout the year at Park City. So it was a really cool menu, really cool restaurant. I'm really glad we did it. Let's see. There's also the Chase Sapphire Lounge, the Chase Sapphire Preferred Lounge. I have a Chase Sapphire Preferred card, so that card gets me into the special events that they have. And then they also let you get into a special area of the lounge. The lounge is open to the public, but certain parts of the lounge are not. And I was able to get in there where they had free chocolate and free goodies, like the Brookside, pomegranate chocolates like these, and Luna bars. This is a new brand of what is it? Whole Nutrition bar. It has 5 grams of sugar, gluten-free, 8 grams of protein, non-GMO, made with organic things. Anyway, this is one of the sponsors of Sundance, so I got tons of these from everywhere I went, including the Chase Sapphire Lounge. And then, where did I put it? They had a very special concierge at the Chase Sapphire Preferred Lounge. So if you have the card, they have so many seats at all the top restaurants that they're allowed to make reservations for. And so I was able to make reservations for next weekend at one of the top restaurants. I think it's called Grappa's, and I have a friend flying in from LA, also from that Girls Love Travel Facebook group, and we're going to have dinner there next week. I have met her before, and so she's great. Let's see. There's the co-op, the festival co-op, where they just have a ton of the different sponsors all together. So the co-op had a little area for Dropbox, and Dropbox was giving out these cute little tote bags that says interesting things. And that was very helpful, especially when I got a ton of free stuff that I couldn't fit in my purse. So they gave away these awesome tote bags. There were more Luna bars there, like dark chocolate, hazelnut, lemon flavored, all these different ones. And they had a Brookside tasting station, so this is the place to get the most Brookside chocolates that you can want, including Brookside Crunchy Clustered Berry Medley flavors. These are amazing. And then there were more hand warmers handed out in the drop box section. This says, "You're getting warmer." It's very cute. Very, very cute. And then I also signed up for a free trial of the Doc Club, which is, it's sort of like a Netflix service where they show documentaries that are, or half of them are from Sundance, and then half of them are just other documentaries. But you can watch like very high quality documentaries. And so I signed up for a 3-month trial, and then they gave me this little goodie bag that has this huge bag of more Brookside chocolates, hand warmers, you know, more lip balm. See, it says Doc Club, docclub.com, sugar babies, and a little pin that says I heart docs. So it's kind of a cute little goodie bag. That back there. One of the big sponsors was also Acura. The Acura Lounge was alright. They had a happy hour every day where they gave away free Stella Artois, but I don't drink, so that wasn't a huge draw for me. But they also had hot chocolate, which was amazing, and they showed the semifinals for the NFL today. The conference championship games, but they had the best candies, like Mike and Ike's and Milk Duds and tons of everything else. And I ate most of those, and this is all I have left. Great, great thing. Let's see. Ooh, the Kickstarter house. You know, the Kickstarter house was alright. It was in a very narrow venue, and there wasn't much space, so I didn't spend a lot of time there. But they had these awesome EOS lip balms. Like, these are pretty, I mean, they're a few bucks to get at the store. They're some of the best lip balms out there. And it's just one of my favorites. It's kind of got a mild fruity flavor to these. But I love these. So I got one yesterday, I got one today. Amazing. Let's see what else I had here. So at the festival base camp, the main sponsor of Sundance this year was Canada Goose. And so they make really, really warm jackets. And they are the official jacket maker, or whatever you want to call it, for the scientists down in Antarctica. So that was kind of awesome. You could try on their warmest red coats that they wear in Antarctica and everything there. They had free tea and coffee and all of that. But the best part about this area was that they had free waffles from 11 to 12:30 in the morning and 3 to 5 in the afternoon. And these waffles were Saturday's waffles. They're the best waffles in Salt Lake City, in Utah, I'd say. And they taste exactly like the Liege waffles that you can get in Brussels, Bruges, and in Belgium. And the first day, Saturday, you could get anything on the menu. So I got the fully loaded, you know, they had like marshmallow whipped cream, and strawberries, and speculoos, cookie butter on top, and it was amazing. And today they just, it was getting too much, so they just started handing out cinnamon sugar waffles, but those are so divine as well. They also had Chris Milk's installation called The Treachery of Sympathy. And it was this interactive art installation, kind of hard to explain, but at the end of it, they have the sticker that you can get. It's an interactive thing where you end up turning into a bird, and you have to flap your wings to make your shadow get off the screen, and it's this huge tent. It was really cool. Let's see. The Airbnb house had beanies, and today they weren't giving them out, but they had extra, and I have a friend that's working there that's supposed to grab me one, so I don't have that here right now. I also I got into a party at the WME IMG Lounge, William Morris Endeavor. So they had tons of candy, and they said just take one, and these are serious candies. Like, look at that. That's a whole pack of candies. So I took one, just one. They had a bunch of peanut butter that you could take. This is Justin's Classic Peanut Butter, all natural. This is really, really good peanut butter that is really expensive. I mean, you can buy this at Whole Foods. I've bought this at Whole Foods before, but it's really awesome. They also had hand warmers, WME hand warmers. And in the basement of the house, they had, yesterday, they had free haircuts and makeup. So that was really, really cool. And it wasn't just, regular haircuts. These were pretty high-end hairstylists that could do your hair there. Today, I didn't get to go, but my friend who did said that they were giving free massages. And it was just really super awesome. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Everywhere had free drinks, especially during happy hour, 4 to 6 p.m. Whatever that means to you. One of my favorite lounges was the Barclays Arrival Plus at 364 on Main. So this house was sponsored by the Points Guy. So this is where I had a special meet and greet with the Points Guy, Brian Kelly. He's 6'7", really, really tall. And they had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. I also have 2 Barclay Arrival cards, actually. And they had a special lounge called the Blue Door Lounge, where they had music and different things going on. And then they had a whole bunch of different sponsors doing other things throughout the area. One was the So Miami photo booth. So here's me with Crystal, my friend from the Girls Who Travel group, doing fun stuff. And then she got a couple of her other friends that we got into the party, and we all took a group picture together, so that was fun. They had another photo booth, but I only have a digital copy of that where I got pictures with the Points Guy. That was awesome. There was also a section where Skylar Gray's clothing line called Wood Rat was giving out free stuff, so you could just pick one thing that you wanted. There were t-shirts and hoodies and anything on there. I picked a beanie. So this is it. Wood Rat beanie. So it's kind of fun, but it's come in it's been very handy to have in Sundance these last couple of days because it's been extremely cold. It took me almost 2 hours to drive home last night because it was snowing so bad. So I'm very excited about that. And then, of course, the Points Guy had a ton of swag that he was giving out there as well. So I'm the most excited about this. This is the Points Guy's little travel plug adapter for charging any kind of phone that you may have or digital device. And I'm always in need of one of these, so I grabbed one, and I'm so excited about this. I think I'm going to leave this one in my purse so I can stop trying to remember to carry my phone charger around, because I have my spare battery power bank, and that has a cord on it, so if I have this, I can plug it into a wall if I need to. So awesome. I also got this. This is one of those stickers that you stick on the back of your phone, and you can slip 1 or 2 cards in there, so you don't have to take your whole purse or wallet. You can just take a credit card and ID with your phone when you travel. And then they were giving these away to everybody. These awesome luggage tags. They're Clava brand. I don't know, but I love this color. If you can't tell, I love this color a lot. And it has his logo on it. They had 3 different colors. So they had this mint green, they had a cerulean blue color, and a white color, and they all had different renditions of his logo on it, but this one is my favorite. They also had a calligrapher that was designing, just writing things and helping people make theirs look cool. I also was able to snag a Points Guy little multi-tool that has, little bottle openers and even a magnifying glass and random things on it. That's really neat. And then there was also a tote bag that you could get from the Points Guy. So I think this is so adorable, especially with the stripes up top. So I will definitely be using this. and it's a little heavier duty canvas than this Dropbox one. Oh, they also had, oh, this was so cool. Campbell Soup was one of the sponsors in the Barclays Lounge, and they had little like coffee cups, empty coffee cups that had a handful of dried noodles and veggies in the bottom. And you can make soup in a Keurig with this. So you put the cup with the noodles underneath the Keurig, and then they had little, instead of a coffee packet, they had soup packets. You pick your soup flavor, and you stick it in there, and close it, and make your make your soup as if you're making coffee. And so that was that was a really cool thing to try. And I thought it was yummy. They had a bar of toppings, and I put a little sriracha and lime and different stuff in there, and it was great. They also had a V8 drink bar, so you could either get a cocktail made with V8 juice or V8 energy drinks, or you can just get V8 energy drinks. And I grabbed one of these extra ones, so this one's orange pineapple, the natural energy drink here. That was kind of cool as well. See if I'm missing anything. There was a ton of stuff at the Barclays Lounge. They had an area where you could do, people would paint your nails and do your makeup. I really wanted to get my nails done, but I didn't want to bother. So I didn't end up doing that. They had a virtual reality sampler where you could watch a program that told you about a whale and pollution, and it was promoting different things about saving the whales. The sound on mine was broken, so I didn't get to hear all that, though. And I think that was it for the Barclays Lounge. See if I'm missing anything here. I think that was it. Oh, yes. And Google had a part in one of the virtual reality lounges that was at the festival ticket office today. And so I got this amazing thing here. So, oops, upside down. This is Google Cardboard. So it is essentially a virtual reality machine that goes along with the Google Cardboard app. So you get the app on your phone, and you open this up, and you turn it into a virtual reality, one of those eye boxes. So you stick your phone in here with the app on, close it up. Yeah, so here, let me show you. The phone goes in like this, and then you close the box around the phone, and then you look through it like this, and it'll play virtual reality, everything for you. And it was really, really cool. I mean, yeah, it was just a really neat experience to have. And they had a bunch of other virtual reality games and things in that lounge. One of the other things that they had in the lounge was the Ozo camera. So since it's a film festival, they were marketing this toward filmmakers, of course, but this is a 360 camera, so you just carry it around and it records a 360 view of everything around you. And they had some of those virtual reality, the fancier eye things, I don't even know what you call it, where you could take a look at things that were filmed with the Ozo camera. And so they were also giving away mouse pads, so I got one. I think I can use it at work or something. And yeah, I think that's about sums up all the free stuff that I got at Sundance this year. I love free stuff, and I hope that I can help other people to see how they can get free stuff too. Oh, this wasn't free, but this is the official Sundance Film Festival hoodie, and I got this because I love wearing hoodies when I fly, but they always make me look frumpy because they're black or whatever. I have a black one from the FIFA Women's World Cup when I went in Canada that I love, but it's just plain black, and this is more my personality. It's one of my favorite colors, and so I was very, very excited about this. Anyway, if you ever get a chance to go to Sundance, go ahead, and if you are ever going to come up to Utah and I'm still here, let me know, and I'd be extremely happy to show you around or come hang out with you at Sundance. See you next time.